There will be times in Illustrator when you might find it useful to convert live text to vector-based paths or outlines to perform various tasks on the artwork. Once you convert text to outlines, it is no longer a font. Let's take a look at how this works. Now, I'm beginning this video with the outlines.ai file already open on my computer. And we can see that if I click on one of these objects, we can see that we have some area type objects that contain a particular font. So you can see if I double click, this is actually live text right now. Now, the other way we can see this is if you go to the Type menu and choose Find Font, we can see that we have multiple fonts in here that are being utilized. Now, I'm going to go ahead and click the Done button, and I'm going to click on, for example, the number 8. And to convert this to outlines, I'm going to go to the Type menu, and I'm going to choose Create Outlines. And the minute that I do that, you can see that this is no longer a font, but is now simply made up of vector-based paths. So I'm going to go ahead and move down here, and I'm going to click on this Tropical Trex text, and I'm going to go to the Type menu and choose Create Outlines. And we can see now that if we go to the Type menu and choose Find Font, we still have fonts in here, but those objects that we selected are no longer fonts. Now, one way that you can find other text in your document that you might want to convert to outlines is by going to the Select menu under Object and choosing All Text Objects. And you can see here that we've got some text objects down here and over here as well. So looks like I have something here that's being left over, so I'll go ahead and delete that. Now, down here at the bottom, however, now one of the things I wanted to point out when we're converting text to outlines is that larger text generally doesn't have any ill effects on the appearance of the copy. But for smaller point sizes, I encourage you to leave those as a font because there is some font hinting built into every font to make it display crisply and accurately. However, when you convert smaller text to outlines, it'll often end up looking bold or heavier because some of that font hinting is lost. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom out on this. And the other thing I wanted to point out is that once this has been converted to outlines, you can edit it in virtually any way you wish. So for example, using my direct selection tool, I can kind of marquee the bottom of the letter T here. And if I wanted to, I can drag this down and modify that artwork essentially any way that I wish. So as you can see, converting text to outlines offers limitless possibilities with a few nuances to be aware of. Remember, once text is converted to outlines, it is no longer editable, but it's no longer dependent on the original font either.